To just experiment without any pressure.
Get out of capitalism.
And we learned so much.
We found our new concept.
Stop the climate crisis. LÜTZERATH is a village that is to be destroyed for coal extraction. And actually the edge of this huge coal pit is coming closer and closer, and it's like 50 meters from the village now. People decided to come here and live here, and just really by living on the soil and on the coal that's beneath the soil, we have succeeded in keeping this village alive and also like keeping the coal in the ground. This is for me the main reason to be here.
If you use your privilege and keep fighting, we need more committed people to destroy the climate.
RWE already bought a lot of houses in this area and kind of forced people to move out. Like everything that you had in that village is gone. Every communal space is destroyed, not working anymore. The churches have been closed off. So it's really a big question, how can we bring these villages back to life again? And there was one farmer here, and he resisted for 10 years and told RWE, no, I'm not doing this. There's a law that allows disappropriation for energy reasons, like we have them here, without a process about this disappropriation. So the situation was that the power company would have been allowed to start digging away here, even though no court had decided whether this is legal now or not. The farmer tried to work against that on a legal level, but lost the case. It looked like there was no chance at all to somehow win that. After 10 years, he also sold off his land to RWE. And this is exactly where we have the camp now, because before the farmer allowed us to be here, because like this is a fight that we're fighting together in. Yeah, now it on the paper belongs to RWE, but we're still here, but that's the legal situation. The first part of the strategy is to have a lot of people here. For when the eviction actually comes, make it just really hard by having a lot of people there. And at the same time creating structures to make it as hard as possible for big machines to come in here. To reach a point where a lot of people will be here for an eviction, we need to have all this work that's been going on for the last 2 years now, to tell people that this is a big scandal what's happening here, and at the same time showing them, hey, it's also really nice to live here because we are trying to live in an alternative way with each other. We're trying to care for each other and really get away from a capitalist logic where you only get to fulfill your needs if you have the money to do that. But here in this place, to make it different, we try to create ways that people can be here and get what they need without needing money. So we went to that field down there, and it has the best soils that we have in whole Europe that are here in the region. So also that bit of land here, which belongs to RWE, but is not used right now. So we said, okay, we'll use it, growing our own food there. So this is just one part of our collective organizing of our whole life here, basically. And we call it Kolavi, which stands for collective agriculture. And that means we're working on it together. Like anybody who has time goes there and does work. And also we're using it together.
I guess a lot of us don't have prior experience in agriculture, but we all wanted to experiment with it. And yeah, you did a lot of research, just reading articles and reading through books on different plants and collecting knowledge. And
Always in the night shift. I watch YouTube videos.
yeah, we're We know that the project is probably coming to an end here, because it belongs to the coal company and they want to destroy everything here, and so we're trying to collect as much of the seeds as possible and to store them for starting another project somewhere else.
I think it's really revolutionary to get independent of the state and the capitalist system.
Right here we're trying to find alternatives to capitalism, and in living in Lützerath the way we do, we also try to get out of this logic, which is hard on a physical level because, like, of course we need money here, for example, to get the stuff that we need, but also because it's inside of all of our heads. We've grown up with a capitalist logic, and also here we need to remind us all the time, hey, this is a capitalist logic and it's not good for us, and this destroys people and this destroys livelihoods. We cannot solve the climate crisis inside of capitalism.